So will coal trains be allowed through Spokane? That's the topic being debated tonight at the county fairgrounds.
A public meeting is going on right now as the Department of Ecology is hearing from both sides. At issue, coal from Montana and Wyoming that needs to be transported to the west side of the state and eventually to Asia. 2 of the 5 proposed terminals to ship that coal are in Bellingham, and to get there, it would need to go through Spokane. KXLY4's Ian Cull joins us now live in Spokane Valley with the arguments on both sides. Ian?
And it depends on who you talk to about the proposed coal carrying train increase. Opponents to the idea say that 60 more trains a day will be rolling along these tracks through our city, while proponents to the project say that number is closer to 6, and both sides are crying foul. You thought election season was over, but the tireless back and forth is back.
All the coal dust that's lost off of those trains is settling down into the downtown core.
We're trying to puncture some of the myths and some of the exaggerations that we hear about the project.
Opponents say the coal would give off dust, creating health problems. Some even held this sign over the Sherman overpass this morning. They also worry increased train traffic will slow down car traffic even more.
2 or 3 trains a day is one thing. Trains that are 1.5 miles long coming 3 every hour, that's a whole different story.
Proponents of the new terminal say those numbers are inflated. They also say the coal would be sprayed with a substance to reduce dust, and 11,000 jobs would be created in the Northwest.
Plus untold other jobs around the region that would come from the growth the terminals would bring. There's also millions of dollars in tax revenue that would happen in the communities where it's really needed.
The arguments were overshadowed this morning by accusation of who was in line for today's hearing. The first 75 people in line get to speak tonight, and about half, those in green, were paid to hold spots for speakers in support of the project.
This is politics, you know. I mean, this is the big corporate players, and this is how they play. It's a hardball game.
The pro-coal train side admits they paid for placeholders, but for good reason.
The people who believe in our projects include like the sheriff here in Spokane. He's not going to go and stand in line from 11 or 12 on. He's going to speak. Those people standing in line are not speaking, they're holding spots. The environmental community also has people holding spots.
And a Gallatin Public Affairs survey taken back in September found that 56% of the people in Washington are in favor of exporting coal. In that same survey, it found that 80% of the people think that rail traffic is a sign of an improving economy. However, we should note that that survey was sponsored by the Pro Coal Train Group. Reporting live in Spokane, Ian Cull, KXLY4 HD News.